wake that body up. All right, we're going to find our mountain pose with the feet hip-width distance apart. The feet are nice and grounded, so the earth is really soft right now, and it's letting a lot of energy out. So ground your feet into that earth. Lift your toes, spread them out, and bring them back down. And start to align everything, hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, and turn your palms forward. Just notice how that opens the heart when you do that. And breathe. So connecting mind to breath. As the breath smooths out, the mind can settle down, coming into your practice. And using those arms now to deepen the breath. Inhale, draw up, press your palms together, and exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, fingertips up, turn your palms out, and exhale. Now we want to think about lengthening the spine both directions, okay? So what I mean is when we're breathing up and when we're breathing down. So let's inhale, lengthen the spine as your hands come up, press your palms. Now send the crown of your head farther toward the sky as you bring your hands to your heart. Same thing here, reach up, lengthen, turn your palms out, continue to lengthen as you bring your arms down. And just do that 2 more times, settling in. Just take a moment here in mountain pose to see how things are going. Has your mind settled down a little bit? Going to inhale and exhale. All right, so loosening up. Good morning. We'll be using the block and the strap today, and coming to hands and knees for our cats and cows. So let's do a little loosening up here. Bend the knees, let those arms get moving. Those knees and hips. And now we're going to do a lovely 4-part breath. So your feet can stay just how they are. Bring your hands to your heart. Exhale. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Shine your heart up to the sky. Remember, we never let the head drop back. The head and neck always under control. Shine your heart up. Now softly bending the knees and hips, fold forward. And you can let your hands stay where they are or lift them off your spine. Release the hands to the mat and float up. Inhale, lengthening the whole body as the hands come to heart. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, when we clasp, we're going to change the fingers one from how they were the first time, and shine up, fold, release, float up. Last time, exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, fingertips up. Exhale, clasp. Just notice how you clasp this time. Inhale, shine up. Exhale, fold. release and pressing through the feet, lengthening the whole body. Inhale, palms touch, crown of head heading toward the sky as your hands come to your heart. And shake things out. All right, so we are going to come down, as I mentioned, for our spinal series, and we'll be doing cats and cows first on hands and knees. So come to the top of your mat. Also, once we're down, we'll be down, so have your block and your strap nearby. Ooh, take a couple of nice, beautiful breaths at the top of your mat. Things should be feeling a little perky, a little more open. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale into a swan dive. Take a half lift, fingertips down, and walk back to a downward facing dog. We'll pedal the feet. Press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. All right, now bring your knees down and stay here. Come into table. Of course, you can do this, as always, with your hands on a wall or your hands on a chair if you don't want to be on your knees. We're going cats and cows here. So arch the back, shine the heart forward. The head moves last, both ways, round into the cat. So just notice how your head follows your spine as you move back into cow and cat. All right, the next time you're in cat, just stay here for a moment. Feel that space in between your shoulder blades. Breathe into the back and come back to neutral. We're going to add on here. Tuck your toes because we'll be lifting the knees. Arch your back, shine your heart forward. As you round into cat, lift your knees a couple of inches off the mat. Bring them down and cow. Lift knees, cat. Cow. Lift knees, cat. And one more like this. Cat. Our final one is going to be cow. Lift to down dog through cat. And just one more time with that. Cow, down dog. All right, bring your knees down, sit off to the side, shake out those wrists, wiggle around, get those legs moving a little bit. Okay, so if you're comfortable crossing your legs, go ahead and cross one leg in front of the other. Let's start with the right leg in front so we're all on the same page here. Okay. When I cross my legs, I don't have my ankles under my, I don't have like right now my right ankle under my left calf. I have it in front. So if that would work for you, you know, you might want to give that a try. See if that's a comfortable cross-legged position for you. Kind of this way instead of this way. So there's no, you know, my right ankle is free. All right, take a couple of breaths here. We're going to start some side-to-side tilting. Left fingertips are gently to the mat. They're not supporting us. The core is supporting us. Right arm up, and we tilt to the left. Now we need to be mindful of keeping the hips grounded here. If we were standing, we'd be keeping our feet grounded. Right fingertips down, left arm up, tilt right. And just go through that a few times. Maybe one breath per movement, so everybody's breath will be slightly different. That's great. Just smoothly, side to side, keeping the shoulders stacked, keeping the hips grounded, keeping the fingertips soft. Okay, we started with our left fingertips down, tilting to the left, right? So now we're going to finish up with our right fingertips down, tilting to the right, come back to center. Now just for fun, change the cross of your legs. And we're going to come back to that tilt, right arm up, tilt, hips are grounded here, we're tilted toward the left. Walk those left fingertips away and increase the length of your right side body here. Now float your left fingertips up and come to center, arms long. Bring your right fingertips down, keep those hips grounded, tilt. Walk those right fingertips away. Bring the right arm parallel to the earth. And come up, touch your palms together, send the crown of your head up to the sky as you lengthen your spine and bring your hands to your heart. Inhale and exhale, take a breath here. All right, so we're going to do one more thing with that tilt, and it's our circles. So let's come back, left hand down, right arm up, tilt to the left, and draw your right arm across the body, forward, out to the right, making big circles. As a matter of fact, just put your left hand on your left thigh. Just take it completely out of the picture. And the next time you're up with your right arm pointing up, bend your right elbow so you're touching right behind your neck, and start to draw your right elbow toward your left knee. A little bow toward the left leg. And come on up and release. Let's change the cross of the legs here. Right fingertips down, left arm up. We tilt. We bring the right hand to the right thigh and make some big circles with that left arm. Over, forward. Okay, and the next time you find yourself coming around and up, lift your left arm, bend that elbow, and just take that left elbow toward the right knee. Bow towards your right knee. And come up, shake everything out, release, especially those legs, they've been crossed. Inhale and exhale. So we'll leave the legs long now for some twisting, okay? Flex your feet, heels are grounded, hips are grounded, spine is long. Inhale the arms up, twist from the waist to the right, bring your left hand outside of your right thigh, your right hand by your hip, lengthen, and maybe deepen your twist a little on your exhale, turn your gaze to the right. Now bring the arms up, inhale, twist left, right hand outside the leg, lengthen your spine, maybe twist a little deeper, gaze toward your left shoulder, and back over to the right. Inhale, twist, back to the left, inhale, twist, to the right, inhale, twist, to the left, twist. Now we're going to go back to the right and stay there. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Take your gaze toward the right shoulder. And on your next exhale, take your gaze to the left. Exhaling, take your gaze to the right. Come back to center and take it to the left. Long spine, twist, gaze left. Gaze right. Gaze left. And come center. Now let your legs soften. Shake out your arms and just come into a super gentle forward fold here. And roll your hands up your legs. Let's grab that block and get ready for some fun with the core. I heard that. There you go. All right, let's bring the feet hip width distance apart. Have the block lengthwise between the hands. Okay. So we're going to start with the arms up and just reach up, shoulders and head come up. They stay in a line and take it down. We're pressing the block toward the sky and take it down. We're keeping the lower back grounded here. There's no arching of the lower back. It's grounded. The pelvis is tilted toward your head. Reach up. Let's add a little more arms to this. So reach up. Take it down, block back, arms up, reach up, take it down, arms back, arms up, reach up, take it down, arms back, up, reach up, take it down, arms back. All right, now bring your arms back up. This time we're going to bring the block toward the knees. So reach forward, release, reach forward, release, reach forward, release. Adding the arms back here. Reach forward, release back. Reach forward, release back. You don't have to stop in the center here with your arms up. You can just smooth it out. Reach forward, arms back. Reach forward, arms back. Now reach forward and hold, and we're going to pulse 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and take it back. All right, let that block rest on your belly for a moment and rock side to side. Whew. All right. So let's see what we can do with some knees up. Let's take both knees up, arms up. We're going to do that reach toward the knees and take the arms back with the knees and tabletop. Reach toward your knees, arms back. Reach toward your knees, arms back. Now, let's pause for a moment here. And for some of you, you're going to want to add on. So we'll, when we reach toward the knees, we'll take one leg and then the other forward. Reach toward the knees. Oh, I did that wrong. I meant when we go back, we'll take one leg forward. Arms overhead, right leg forward. Reach toward the knees. Arms overhead, left leg forward. Reach. Extend. So it's one long extension. Reach. Extend, reach, extend right, reach, extend left. One more each side, reach, extend right, and reach, extend left, and hold. Draw your knees in and just rock around. All right, raise one leg if your core is starting to wake up this morning. Yes, good. All right. So you can do any version of reach to the knees that we've been doing, whether it's feet down, knees up, or knee with one leg extension. We're going to try reach knees, 2-leg extension, okay? All right, see if it works for you. If not, go back to something that did. We'll only do this like a handful of times. Let's try it once all together. So we're going to reach toward the knees, arms back, 2 legs back, reach toward the knees, arms back, 2 legs extend, I meant to say. All right, so if that worked for you, great. If not, do something else 4 times. If you're alternating, you'll do 2 right, 2 left. Okay, so let's go. Up, extend, up, extend. That was 2. Up, extend, up, extend. That was 4. Bring it in. Woo! Bring your feet down. Just rock around a little bit. Take a little breather here. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to do a little bit of oblique work and then we'll be done. So let's hold this block in between the hands again. We're going to roll up, take both hands to the right, holding that block. Take both hands to the left, come center and down. Roll up, both hands left, right, center, and down. We're going to stay with that. So roll up, right, left, center, and down. Roll up, left, right, center, and down. Okay, so now we're going to try it with our knees and tabletop. Roll up, right, left, center, and down. Roll up, left, right, center, and down. Final version, legs up. Okay, so you might still have your feet down. If that's you, that's great. You might choose to keep your knees bent. That's great. Roll up, right, left, center, and down. Roll up, left, right, center, and down. And from wherever you are, here's our grand finale for the obliques. Roll up, just pay attention. Right, left, left again. Right, left, left again. Right, left, center, and down. Roll up, we're starting to the left this time. Left, right, left, right, left, right, center, and down. Put that block off to the side. Give your arms a break here. Move the body around. Woo! That wasn't so bad, was it? Inhale and exhale. All right, so now we're going to do a very fun thing with the strap. It's a moving version of head to knee, right? Supta Hasta Padangusthasana. Supta means we're reclined, like supine, right? That's how I always remember it. Take it back. Grab your strap. Put the ball of your right foot in the strap. Hold on to that strap with both hands. Now we're going to, you can keep your left leg bent or straight at any point, whatever feels best to you. If it's bent, you keep energy in that leg, okay? We don't want the left leg just flopping around. And if it's straight, keep energy in the leg as well. So don't let the left hip start to follow your right leg anywhere. Okay, so here we are. Leg is up. We gently come back and release. Draw the toes back and release. Opening the hamstring, toes come back and release, and toes come back and release. Now take both ends of the strap in your right hand. Extend your left arm gently out to the side and up. Remember, the left hip is staying grounded. And up to the side and up and to the right and up. Now take the strap in your left hand. Right arm comes out from the shoulder, across and up. This time the right hip is staying grounded. Across and up and across and up. Now we're going to let the right hip come up, but keep the right shoulder grounded. Come across, 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 across. Right hip comes up as far as that right leg will go. Turn your gaze towards your right fingertips. And come back to center. Now we're going to take one end of the strap in each hand again. Draw the right leg back. Engage all the muscles of your right leg. Soften just a little bit and draw it back. See if it goes any farther this time. Bring it to center. Take it back. Engage, soften, release, and take it back. All right, let's put the left foot in the strap and do that same thing. Remember, the right hip is staying grounded. You can have your knee bent or your leg straight. You can change it up as we go along. Flex your left foot, draw it back and release. Draw it back and release. Draw it back and release and draw back and release. Now we're going to the left. Open, center, open, center, open, center, and open, center. Now take both ends of the strap in your left hand, your right hand, your left arm extends. Remember that left hip is staying grounded. Leg, right and center, right and center, right and center, right and center. Now the left hip comes up, left shoulder stays grounded. Gaze towards your left fingertips. And come center. All right, one end of the strap in each hand. Draw the leg back. Engage the muscles. Release a little bit and draw back. Take it to center. Take it back. Engage. Soften. Draw back. And release to center. All right, let's get rid of that strap. Whew. Put it off to the side somewhere where it won't be in your way. And let's just take a moment here to breathe. Take a nice long stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Draw your knees in. Hold on to your shins or your hamstrings and just rock around a little. We're going to come to hands and knees and then just go into child's pose. All right, we already spent a lot of time on hands and knees, so we're just going to come up and take a nice child's pose. And child's pose, sometimes you might want to rest your forehead on your hands or your fists. Sometimes you might want to rest your forehead on a block. Your forehead touches the mat. However it is, the forehead is always engaged. And sometimes you might like to take your hands back by your feet instead of forward. So just play around with your child's pose. Breathe into the back. Think about expanding. And then float your way up to a downward facing dog. All right, we're going to be taking the feet to the hands. Hands to the thighs or forearms to the thighs. Half lift. Forward fold. Press through the feet. Float the arms out by your side. Lift up. Palms touch. Lengthen everything as your hands come to heart center and the crown of your head goes toward the sky. And shake things out. All right. So we did a lot of hip opening. But the sequence we did didn't really have front hip flexor. So we'll be coming into low crescent lunge, okay? So make sure you have enough padding for your knees for a low crescent lunge. Did I mention we'll be coming into that through our sun salutation? I don't know if I said sun salutation or not, but that's what we're aiming to do here, what we're about to do. And we're going to add some arm work to the top of our sun salutation. So you know what that looks like. We'll be having the arms by our side. Inhale, float the arms up. Now, keeping your hips forward, right arm back, left arm forward, twist open to the right. Inhale the arms up, twist open to the left, long arms. Inhale, elbows toward waist, heart shines up toward the sky. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, fingertips down. Lunge back with that right leg. Keep your left knee over your left ankle. And you could take a moment here to just wiggle those hips around. Feel how great that feels. Gently bring the right knee down, point the toes, and come up into low crescent lunge. You press your hips forward so you feel that opening in the front hip flexor. Now bring the fingertips gently touch down and come back up. So think about the hips moving as you're moving here. Bring your fingertips down and float back up. And last time, fingertips down, float up and hold. Bring your hands down and find a plank. And chaturanga. All right, so from here we're going to take the hands back by our side, just work on our locust this morning. Palms are face up, toes are pointing behind, shoulders toward the ears, down the spine, hands lift, heart lifts, head comes along for the ride. It's not leading the procession, it's coming along for the ride. Follows the spine and release. Bring it up again and add those legs. And release. Hands under the shoulders, find down dog. Relaxing in our down dog, finding equal standing, 2 feet, 2 hands. Now keeping that good alignment, take your right leg up, take a big step forward with your right foot, bring your left knee down and arrange your body for low crescent lunge on the left. We need the left hip, with the left knee behind the hip, right knee over the ankle, arms up. Fingertips touch down. Reach up. We're pressing forward. Fingertips down. Arms up. Fingertips down. Last time. Arms up. Hold. And fingertips down. Now tuck your back toes. Lift that knee. And take a giant step forward. Half lift, forward fold, float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center, and release. Did that go okay for everybody? All right, so we're going to do the left side now. We'll just be coming into our crescent lunge and holding. All right, so we warmed up both sides. Now we're going to hold it. All right, so come to the top of the mat here. We'll open to the left first with the arms. Inhale, arms up. Open left, long arms. Inhale, arms up. Open right. Inhale, arms up, elbows to waist. Inhale, arms up, fold. Half lift. Fingertips down, left leg lunges back. Left knee down, it's behind the hip. Low crescent lunge and hold. Thinking about drawing those hips forward, get a nice stretch in that front hip flexor. Hands down, plank. Chaturanga, take it all the way down. All right, so we're going to continue with locust here. We're going to take the hands by the side, palms face up, lift the heart, lift the hands, lift the legs. See if you can release now. And when you come up, come a little higher with everything. Maybe, and release. And one more time, lift and release. All right, a lot of back bending, so let's release the spine right here, right now. Make a pillow with your hands, forehead on top of your hands, bend those knees, and rock side to side. All right, find down dog. Just enjoy your down dog. Find your equal standing here, 2 hands, 2 feet. Find some ease. Take your left leg up. Take a big step forward and get ready for low crescent lunge. Right knee comes down, it's behind the hip. Left knee over ankle. Low crescent lunge, hips are pressing forward and hold. Hands down, tuck, lift, step. Half lift, forward fold. Float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release, shake it out. All right. Are we feeling okay? Let's calm it down. You just worked really hard, so we're going to take the legs almost warrior wide, okay? So a little wider than mat with distance with the toes turned out. So we can ground through the feet and bend the knees and just bend down and up here. Nothing big, just a nice inner thigh opening here. And now we're going to come up, draw the arms up, take the knees out as we bring the hands down, take opposite hand to opposite elbow, and come into basically a wide-legged ragdoll here. Moving side to side, loosening things up. Nod your head yes and no. Coming back to yes for the finish here, and come back to center. Now as you straighten your legs, let your forearms melt a little closer to the earth if possible. Release your hands to your hips. Come halfway up from wherever you are. Take a breath. Press through the feet. Come the rest of the way up. Take a few breaths here. And you can just heel toe your feet together. You can hop them together if you like to do that. Shake things out. Let's take a few breaths here in mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to take those legs wide again and just do a little bit of forward folding. Just getting a little relaxed here. So the legs are wide again, the toes are out, The knees bend over the toes. We fold forward from the hip creases. Now, if you're up here, you just keep your hands on your thighs. If you're lower, where your hands can touch the mat, touch the mat. Walk your hands over to the right and fold over your right leg. So if you're up here, you'll be like this. Either way is great. Now walk your hands over to the left and fold over that left leg. Can you feel this in the back of your thighs when you do that? Come center. Now we're going to walk back over to the right and gently start to straighten that leg. Leave your left knee bent. And this right leg, depending on you, may straighten a lot or just a little bit. That's fine. Bend your right knee. Walk your hands over to the left now and work on straightening that left leg, whatever amount works for you. Right knee is still bent. And come center. And with two bent knees, bring your hands back to your hips. Come halfway up and very slowly, remember we've been down a long time, start to lift. Give the body time to readjust to being upright, straighten those legs, and bring your legs together. However that works for you, and shake things out. All right, so the final thing we're going to do while we're standing is a little triangle sequence, okay? So remember, we did spend more time on the mat earlier in our practice, so we're going to be spending a little more time up here, and then we'll come back down. So take your legs wide, right? Super wide, triangle wide, which is also warrior wide. If you take your arms out, you'll pretty much find your ankles right under your wrists, okay? That's the wide we want. Turn your right toes to the right. Left toes in at an angle. We level off the pelvis. Now we're going triangle, so the knees can be relaxed. We don't want them locked out, but the legs do stay straight. Arms in line with the shoulders, and we're going to warm up the right side body and the left side body for this, for the right triangle by reach and release. Reach and release. Reach and release. One more like this. Now we're going to reach, 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 and wherever you are, just let your right hand drop to your leg, palm out. You can keep your left hand on your hip or reach up. We want the shoulders stacked. Now take your gaze towards your right foot, toward the center of your space, and if balance allows right now, toward your left fingertips. Triangle stacked, and draw up, long arms. Okay, this time we're going to come directly into triangle, reach to the right, and find your triangle. Yep, inhale and exhale. Now find your left fingertips, put a little bend in your right knee. You gave me a great idea there. We're coming into pyramid. That wasn't the original plan, but it was a great move. All right, let's take head to knee pose. So we're gazing toward the leg. Straighten that right leg however much you can. And come back into triangle. And up, bring the hands to the hips. And we're going to switch to the left. See, I didn't even make you do core triangle this morning. You are welcome, I know. Arms out, we reach and release. Reach, remember the knees can be relaxed, but we don't want bent knees like this. Reach and release. Now reach, reach, reach. Let your left hand come to the leg, palm face out. Your right hand can be on your hip. It can be elevated. We want those shoulders stacked. Take your gaze toward your left toes, toward the center of your space, and if your balance is good with this, look toward your right hand. and come on up. Yep, catching up over there. I see that. All right, this time we're going straight into triangle on the left. Take it up. Put a little bend in your left knee. We're going to come into that pyramid. That was such a great idea. So in pyramid, your hands can rest gently on your shin, even your thigh, or fingertips to the mat. Straighten that left leg some amount. And float back up into triangle. Come on up. Hands to the hips. Turn your toes forward. And let's take one last half bend here. So with the index fingers in your hip creases and a long spine, keeping those hips over the ankles, just fold halfway here. Take a little breath, inhale and exhale. Now press through the feet and lift yourself back up. And bring your legs together, heel toe, or hopping. Scan your body from head to toe, see if there's any final moves. That baby is crawling, that's for sure. She's got grandma on the run. All right, so now look around your space and see if there's any thing that you want to bring with you when we come down to the mat here. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and have our strap nearby. We'll use that just briefly. And when you're ready, come to the top of the mat and breathe. Just take a moment to notice how everything's feeling. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Fingertips down and step back to down dog. Now if you've had it with dog, just go straight into table. Otherwise, down dog. Big toes together and hips to one side, knees to the other. If you happen to be in table, just sway your hips side to side. Bring your knees down, sit off to the side. And find seated mountain pose with a nice long spine, hands by your side. Inhale, float the arms up, palms touch, and as you exhale, crown of the head lifts, the whole body elongates, hands to the heart. And shake it out. All right, let's keep those legs soft, gently bring the arms up and just fold gently forward. Roll up and fold. And bring it up, shake it out. All right, so have your strap within easy reach here. Okay, we're just going to go back to those hamstrings for just a moment. So bend your right knee, put your right foot in the strap with the knee bent. Okay, just keep your left knee bent right now. Don't worry too much about the left leg. We're just going to breathe those right toes back and just see if there's been any change in the hamstring. And release. One more time, breathe it back. Now engage the muscles, soften, and see if you can breathe back just a little more. And switch sides. Left foot is flexed, right foot is down. Breathe back. And release. Now breathe it back, engage, soften, and breathe it back. See if it goes just a little farther. And release. All right, strap goes off to the side. 2 feet to the mat, knees bent, butterfly those knees. Take a few nice breaths here. We did do a lot of back bending, so we are going to take a moment now to clear the spine. Bring your right knee in, hold on to your hamstring, and take your right leg up and down from the knee. Knee bends. All right, now straighten your leg. Keep it straight. That doesn't mean it's going to be perfectly straight. And press leg into hands, hands into leg. And release. So we're doing the opposite of what we were doing earlier, bringing the leg back. We're pressing the leg forward into the hands. One more time. Hands into leg and release. Switch sides. Left leg. Up and down. Straighten. Press. Resist. Resist and release. And one more time. Leg into hands. Hands into leg. Resist. Resist. And release. All right. Bring the feet down. A little butterfly here. We're going to extend arms and legs. Extend. Draw the knees in and come into happy baby. All right, let's see a real baby up there. Let's see her do happy baby just like grandma. Rock side to side. And come back to center. Release your feet down to the mat. Okay, take your arms out from your shoulders, bend the elbows, and really work those fingers. Wiggle them, open and close. Make fireworks with the hands. Pop, pop, pop. Rotate the wrists, one direction and the other. And keeping the arms long, take your head side to side. All right, come back to center. Bring your hands down by your side. Lift your right leg so you have enough space. You might want it straight. You might want your knee bent. Have enough space to point and flex your foot. Circle that ankle one direction and the other. Release, left leg, point and flex. Circle the ankle, circle the other way, and release. Now scan your body from head to toe. See if there's any final moves the body wants to make here. Find your alignment and positioning for final relaxation. Take a nice inhale through the nose. And slowly exhale. Release your body onto the support of the earth. And just be in your final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Allow your breath to deepen. Gently bring movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers and toes. And on your next inhale, stretch long. Exhale, draw in. Find your way over to a side and up to a nice easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.